Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. What is your hidden superpower and how to unlock it? I have also prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. Pile 1, we're using the white numen tarot, and you also have this card, the Guardian. In pile 2, we're using the Muse Tarot, and we have the Bringer of Light here. In pile 3, we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot, and we have the Gift. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you'll find the timestamps in the commentary section, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to put your tarot deck to the side, and we have a bunch of oracle cards that we're going to start with. But first things first, you felt drawn here to this beautiful Guardian card, and I found it so nice that these two kind of looks like, yeah, they really fit here. The Guardian. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of, yeah, let's just continue a bit and let's see what comes up there. Let's put your little Guardian over there. And you have communicate with spirit. Communicate with spirit. You have the garden and the gate. I'm getting a very heart-based energy here, and connection with nature, communicating with nature. And look here, she's also at some kind of a sacred place, sacred place, with the stones here. And channeling, communicating, channeling. Let's see. You have persistent drive, an 11 also. See what you desire and move toward that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. We have some sharks here. Wow, pile number 1. I think you're a very strong channel. Very, very strong channel. A guardian of the light. And you can communicate with animals and with spirit guides and with angels and with Mother Earth. Very, very strong channel here. I also feel like you are, to be able to be such a strong channel as you have to be very sensitive. So I feel like you're highly sensitive. You're definitely like an empath, and your heart chakra is very, very mature. And very, very open. Yeah, very mature, very open. And you've always been in touch with the spiritual worlds because you are from the spiritual realms. You are only here as a visitor. You're only here as a guardian. And I think one of your big things here is you're very connected to animals and nature. This is where you're finding your home, your heart. Let's do the rest of the cards as well. Help is on the way. Yeah, like I said, you are from the spirit realms and you came here. You came here to help. And I feel like you are a strong channel, but also strong healer. That you are, yeah, a strong channel and a strong healer. A guardian of the people that needs your help, but I see mostly that, like, you really, like, your heart is passionately burning, like, for animals and for nature and Mother Earth. This is where you really feel like you connect. You really connect, yeah. I see you in previous lifetimes also as a priest and as a priest or a priestess, probably among many priests and priestess and shamans in pile 1, because I see you really like communicate with spirit, and I see you like being in solitude, like meditating, talking to the plants, talking to the animals, and you carry like a lot of sacred knowledge actually within you, and a very pure soul, very pure high vibrational soul, a guardian that came down here on earth to serve and to help. Romance and connection. Yeah, this makes me think like your heart. Like I said, your heart is your biggest superpower. Yeah, it is your biggest superpower. It is from the heart that you channel. It is from the heart that you give healing. It is from the heart that you heal. So you're a heart healer. Yeah, heart healer. And it's kind of like, I also see it like you're Claire, all those Claire knowing, Claire seeing, Claire hearing, Claire feeling. Yeah, I know there's another name for them, Claire sentence, but I don't remember all those names. But yeah, you have all those channels actually. You, I mean, like you are so psychic. I mean, there is no border between you and spiritual realms, like I said, because you are from the spiritual realm. So it's not like you have to work yourself to open your channels and get connected and kind of higher your vibration. You came from the spiritual realms, you already came from there. So for you, it's like very, very natural. And I think like I just feel like you have an enormous heart. Look at this. Your heart center is your power. And we have an angel here as well, so it could definitely be angelic souls in pile 1, or you're a star seed that comes from some higher vibrational, more evolved planet, like an older star seed planet that has evolved and that is vibrating. I think this is like from 6D to 9, yeah, from the 6th dimension to the 9th dimension, they say. So yeah, very, very evolved souls in pile number 1 here. And you have solutions. You bring light with your heart into difficult situations, and it creates solutions. It kind of dissolves energies. So I keep feeling like a heart healer, heart-based healer that has I see like you have your like team, your healing team, there's so many in them. I see like fairies, and I see dragons, and I see unicorns, and I see angels, and I see masters, I see Indians, and I see shamans, and I just feel like you have an enormous spirit team and a healing team that you're working with. The guardian, you're very like protective. You're very, very protective. You're a good protector. And it's like your energy is just so strong. Your energy is just so strong. And what I feel here, so how to unlock your superpower, which I said was your heart. Your heart is the center that unlocks your psychic gifts. If your heart is closed, you're not going to be in touch with your psychic gifts, because you are heart-based. And I actually talked with my friend just yesterday or the other day about this, like that psychic and spiritual people kind of, they work from different chakras. The best thing is actually to use all the chakras, use the chakra when you need it. But we were talking about this, that heart-based, like you are a heart-based person. For you, it's all about the heart. This is like, because where you come from as a soul, you come from such a high dimension as a soul. So for you, it's the heart. It's always been the heart. When you reconnect with your heart, that is when you reconnect with yourself. That is when you open the gate to your own essence energy, which comes from the higher realms. And this is when you open up your channels. So if you try kind of to channel from another chakra, it's not going to work for you. You have to reconnect with the heart. So how to unlock your superpower here, which I said was your heart, and with that also your gifts and your connection to the spiritual realms, it's to heal the heart, pile number 1. For you, it's all about the heart from beginning to end. And because you are such a sensitive soul, because you've been such a sensitive, high vibrational empath, Earth has not been easy for you. It's been very difficult, for you to endure such harsh conditions and such harsh experiences. So there has been a build-up of pain in your heart chakra that needs to be released and heal. And the more you release and heal your heart chakra, the more you're going to get in touch with your superpower, which is your essence energy of being high vibrational, unconditional love. And the deep and most beautiful connection that you have with the spiritual realms, with the angels, with the dragons, with the unicorns, with the fairies, with Mother Earth, everything, from an earth level, from the fairies and Gaia and the spirit animal here on earth to higher dimensions. You have it all. I see your channels go deep down and to the sides and up. You are like super duper open. You can channel anything. And the persistent drive here with the sharks here just makes me feel like how clear your channel is. It's super sharp. You can channel the truth like nobody else. It's just very, very, very sharp. You can guide yourself and discern what is the true information and what is the non-true information. You can really put the human aspect of you to the side and really connect with your soul. So you're a very clear channel. And with this, you can really channel help. Help is on the way. Channel help, channel healing. You got all the gifts, Pile 1. You got all the gifts, but it's all about the heart. For you to unlock all your gifts, I think, Pile 1, you're multi-talented because you come from the spiritual realms, You can do anything. You can do everything. It's in your hands. The healing is in your hands. The channels are open. The power is here. Look at you dancing here with power, channeling power in connection here with Mother Earth, in connection with the spiritual realms, the universe, the creator, God, or whatever it is. You're dancing with it all. You're in the dance of the universe. You are part of the dance of the universe. You are the dance of the universe. So, wow, I'm getting really touched here. I feel like I want to cry a bit. Oh, okay. We went, very beautiful. You're a very beautiful soul that comes from a very beautiful place, that came here with a very beautiful purpose to somehow be a guardian of the light. And how to unlock this. It's about the heart. You got romance and connection here. So I think, for you, could be somebody in your life that's going to help you heal your heart. A very, very important soulmate or twin flame, some kind of divine love. Could be, doesn't have to be, that's helping you to open up here. Maybe together. So it kind of looks like you're together here. Yeah. Could also be, romance and connection. I think it could be that your biggest karma, your biggest difficulties is with relationships. It's been the heart. It's always been the heart for you. The biggest pain for you has been in the heart, has been in the relationship with other people. The way you were treated, the disappointments, everything is with the heart, because your heart has always been so open. You've always been so sensitive. And Earth was a difficult place for you, Pile number 1. It was not easy for you to be here, but you got the tools and you got the connection. And it's like there's a human part of you. If you are not in touch with this, there's a human part of you that has you're disconnected. Like you are identifying yourself only with the human you, with all the pain and all the experience and your name that you have this lifetime and your physical body and your gender, you're identifying yourself with that so hard that there's no space for you to sense your essence, because your essence doesn't have a name. Not the name that you're having in this lifetime. It has a name. Higher essence doesn't really have a name, but you have a soul name, but that's on another level. But you can sense your essence. You can sense what is behind all those layers that have been put on you, the puzzle that made you, that you think is you. It is you, of course, it's a part of you, but it's not the whole truth, because you are something more free and bigger than that. You are the essence of this beautiful place that you came from, and you're a part of the dance of the universe. Like I said, you are the dance of the universe. So for you, it's the heart is going to unlock this connection. And how to unlock the heart, I think meditation would be good for you. And I like deep meditation and being in nature, connecting with yourself, also reflecting, who am I is a very good question. If you keep asking yourself, who am I? And you seek the answer of that question at the end, when you find the answer to that question, you're probably going to be enlightened. So that could be like a whole journey in itself. But yeah, maybe just by also listening to this reading, I'm trying to guide you to sense who you really are, behind the pain, behind the person, behind the person that you are, like, getting in touch with that deeper eye, not the surface eye. The surface eye is your body and your physical appearance and your name and what you do and what kind of experience you had in your life, all these things that added to who your identity. That is the surface you. But the deeper you is something deeper, something you can't put a name on. It's a feeling, it's a being. It's a being. And for you, it's the heart. It's all about the heart. Ace of Wands. I think I want to say, like, with the hands reaching out here, I know this is Ace of Wands, but I feel like there is a wound. Pile number 1. There is a wound when people have been trying to take advantage of you in previous lifetimes. Maybe even in this lifetime, taking advantage of your power and your connection. Look at this hand stretching for you. So Ace of Wands kind of feels like you. And then we have the hands here. They're like, yeah, give me a piece of you. So I feel some kind of resistance here to step into your light again, because this was a very deep hidden aspect here. Let's continue with the card, see what happens here. 4 of Swords. Something made you close off some powers. You put some powers to rest. With the 4 of Swords. So they're telling me, or I'm feeling here, 4 of Swords is kind of going to rest here. It's kind of nice. Look at her. She has a 4 of Swords and she's putting her crown chakra to rest. She's like, ding, because 4 of Swords is going to rest, so she put it kind of on purpose. So it kind of felt like you on purpose closed off a part of you. And Ace of Wands makes me think there was a lifetime where you misused your power, and because you are such a sensitive soul, because you are so heart-based soul, you have judged yourself very hard for this. You have not forgiven yourself for this. And this is stored kind of in your DNA as a memory, like a DNA memory. That lifetime when you went astray. When you went astray and you became a bit power crazy and you used your power to something. With the fire here. Yeah, you really, like, people were... like, I don't know, there was something with people here as well. And after that, you closed off. So there's some, I feel like some subconscious fear also of opening up your powers. Yeah. So it could be that you're holding yourself back because of that. Like, this seems to be like a very deep fear that's like a bit hidden. It's like, it was a bit hard to find it. Death. Look at that. So death. And you have the Magician. Wow, yeah. You've been some dark places, You have been some dark places, pile number 1. And I think one thing that I'm feeling here is that it could be that because you went through you went to some dark places and you were dealing with some dark things. I really think like a part of you is feeling non-worthy of or it's like, I think it's like you are not, the one part of the disconnection here with your heart is not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, or carrying some kind of shame or guilt for who you are. because, like I said, there's some kind of DNA memory, there's some kind of cell memory here from you going astray a bit, using your powers a bit. Death and the Magician, very powerful cards. We have 9 of Wands. You know, you are 9 of Wands and 9 of Cups. So yeah, you're making it too complicated for yourself. Let's just start with saying that. It's like you're overthinking who you are. So we had the question, who are you? It feels like you're overthinking it. It feels like we got, the first thing that we got here when we talked like so beautifully about you, felt like that was you at the soul level. But then, you know, you went through some experiences here on earth, and it's like you're overthinking it. You are stuck on maybe, because look at the cards, all are red here. Red, 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 red. And the last card here is blue. You see that? Root chakra. So you are very, like, it feels like you are very identified with who you are as a person today. And even past lives, the human you. There's a part of you where you are really identifying yourself with the human you. You are in touch with the essence. I would say that definitely, because it's so strong here. But it's like some kind of duality here. And it feels like you're fighting. Some of you are like you're fighting with yourself. Like, who am I? Am I the light or am I the dark? But the thing is, you are both, you know. Look at this, the Guardian, actually, yeah. So we have the white, beautiful stag here, and then we have like the raven here as well, you know, the black and the white, and they're friends here. So becoming friends with yourself is definitely a way to unlock your power. And being friends with yourself is also, you know, forgiving yourself. And it's also the heart chakra. We're back to the heart here. So yeah, forgiving yourself from the heart, loving yourself, seeing all aspects of you. Don't deny anything. You can't deny anything. Everything is fine. Even losing your going astray, using your power to hurt people or to manipulate people, because I see some energy here that you did that in previous lifetime, some previous lifetime, and it feels like you're carrying that shame and guilt and kind of self-hate or non-worthiness within you. And death and the Magician, you've been very, very powerful, you know. You have been very powerful. And because of the human experience, you know, we are here to experience duality. So when you were experiencing the shadowy sides of Earth, of being a human with your powers, like I said, you have like a lot of powers, strong powers. And the shark here, the sharpness of your power. Of course, you created some havocs in previous lifetimes, but you are forgiven by the universe, because they say it was never a question of forgiveness. It's duality, it's experiences. There's never anything from a higher perspective, you know. There's nobody judging anyone. But there's a human aspect of you that still judges themselves. And this feels like a big key for you. And this key is in your heart. So to unlock this, it kind of feels like you need to become friends with yourself. You need to forgive yourself. You need to heal the pain of what other people did to you and find forgiveness. And you need to heal what you did to other people in previous lifetime. You need to look at those darker aspects of yourself and be fine with that, because that is the great gateway. Your heart is the gateway for you to unlock all your gifts, all your power, and all your happiness. That is going to be the garden and the gate. Yeah, for you it's the heart. It was always the heart. It's always going to be the heart. And 9 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Wands here makes me think, like, sometimes you're like, you're holding on a bit too hard at times. You're holding on a bit hard at times at the pain, instead of focusing on the light. Focusing a bit, you have to focus. We have to focus on the shadowy aspects as well. Like I said, we need to face that. But it's kind of the way you do it. You're like, if we are facing the darkness within us with love and light, you know, that's good. But if we are facing it with unawareness or holding on to it, I just feel like sometimes you make it a bit too difficult on yourself. And it doesn't have to be that difficult. Just be kinder towards yourself. Be kinder and nicer towards yourself. And start working a bit more on the heart and your connection that you have, the natural connection that you have with angels and spirits and guides and nature. Just go on that path. And when you look at those shadowy aspects of yourself, do it without fear, you know. Who cares? We all have those scary things about ourselves that we don't like, you know. It's part of the human condition, but it's not you. It's not who you really are. But it's the gateway. We need to go through all those things. The light and the shadow has to dance together, the yin and the yang, you know. It has to be able to move here. So I feel like there has to be like some kind of union between the separation of duality here. So maybe that sounded complicated. Just focus on the heart, pile 1, and I think everything will be fine here. Even the 9 of Cups here, look at this. He has a yellow cross here on the heart, and the fishes here makes me feel like, you know, yeah, it's all about getting flow in the heart, getting some flow. And especially for you, it's about working with those heavier feelings that you're feeling. Because you already have the light, but you kind of feels like you need to go a bit deeper to face those more difficult things and be fine with that. So I'm repeating myself here. Pile 1, this was your reading. Yeah, so this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, Pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to put your tarot deck to the side, and let's start here with your oracle card. So you felt drawn to Bringer of Light, and I just want to say, like, some of you could, like, your spirit animal can literally be the stag, because you have the horns here or the antlers here as well. And you know, the stag is a leader type, or, you know, could be the noble leader, the noble sensitive leader, the psychic leader. Let's see here what's how it's gonna develop. So you have collaborate. Wow. What a beautiful card here. So yeah, you're doing some light work here. Energy work. Bringer of Light. What is your superpower? You have 6th chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay. So yeah, you have your third eye here very strongly. And Metatron. And also the sacred geometrical figure here, you know, kind of also makes me think of Metatron. Very strong star seeds in pile number 2. Very, very strong star seed that actually works with energy work. Yeah, energy work, grid work, high light. I heard light language, so maybe some of you are drawn to light language, but some kind of a high light healing, a sacred geometry. You're a very strong healer, very, very strong healer, and like a very, yeah, like a different type of healer. Let's see here where we have more resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is the time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Look at this, the 3 of you again. 3 here and 3 here. 3 people together. So, and there's hearts here. So it seems that you are a team. You are working with a team. And it could even be that you are not, you know, physically with these people, but you're I think for you, pile number 2, you're doing like a lot of spiritual work when you're sleeping. Like your soul is full on spiritual work. So if you're sleeping a bit weird, like you have strange dreams at times, and maybe you're sleeping a whole night and you're waking up very tired, it's because, yeah, your soul been working all the night. So you definitely leave your body at night and you're off doing work. You're off to places. I mean, you like immediately when you fall asleep, you're like, yeah, I'm off. So yeah, resilience, collaboration. Yeah, it's a bunch of you. It's a bunch of you. It doesn't even have to be 3, but it feels like you are some kind of a light worker, which actually is a soul that is serving the planet Earth with some kind of energy work or healing or channeling something. But I think for you, it feels like you're working on the grid, the human grid, the earth, the grid work of earth, you know. So you're flying around at night and you're meeting up with all these light workers, souls from all around the world. You're meeting up and you're doing things. You have a whole other life, you know. When you go to sleep, that's when you're like actually living your life. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so you're full on at nights. So forgiveness. Look at that. You have joy and contentment. You are such a server. You know how to unlock it. I mean, you're already doing it. You are already doing it. I mean, like, you know, the term light worker, if you don't like that, you know, it became a bit of a concept, I think. But yeah, light worker just means, you know, a soul that is serving the light, you know, that has some kind of higher mission to help Earth ascend, to help human ascend. So you're off. And you're already doing this. You are already doing this. So let's see if we can figure out, like, if there's some superpower that you can unlock when you are, like, awake. Because, yeah, bringer of light. Channel. Black phantom quartz. I think with forgiveness here, I think just there could be like some disconnection with you remembering maybe who you are. Bringer of light. I feel like there's something with peace. There's something with peace in your life that is important. It feels like I feel like there is like yeah, because when you're sleeping, like I said, you're off, you know, you're in your soul and you're off, you know, you are serving, you're channeling things, you're working on the grid work, you are meeting up with, you know, all these people, souls from all around the world and in the spiritual realms, and, you know, you're doing your thing, and you're a healer, you're a channeler, you are like working with sacred geometry, you're doing things that I don't understand, so let's not go into that. I just see like symbols and things, like, so you have like a very specific ability to do something, and they're showing me the like different teams. So you're put in like one team that's doing one specific thing that is helping the earth ascend. So it's going to be like differ, of course, because there's many people listening to the reading, but you're doing this something. So it could be that you are like very drawn like to symbols and some kind of sacred healing or ancient healing. It could be Egypt, could be Inca, could be Maya. You're very connected to the ancient civilizations, because I see you there. I see you in those ancient civilizations as a priest and priestess, and you're working with your healing. You're a very, very powerful healer. Yeah, that's for sure. That is your superpower. Being a healer is your superpower. And your healing abilities is like wow, it's like your healing abilities is not from this world. Yeah, it's not, because you are not from this world. You're definitely a starseed or an angel. I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. So, but I feel like there's like a disconnection here, because when I feel who you are at a soul level, it's very clear. It's like, yeah, there you are. I see you. But when I go, like, when I try to channel like the human you, who you are today, the one that is listening to me right now, I feel like you are not. There is like there is a disconnection there. There is like there's I would want to put a bridge there, so you can go meet yourself, or so you could blend, you could integrate, you know, the two aspects of you together, so you could become one here. So yeah, and I feel like there's something is not peaceful, like there's some peace missing in your life. I feel like you are a bit stressed in your body, and maybe you have a hard time just being with yourself and breathing and sitting down and just being here and now. And there is, if you want to unlock your power, it's about getting reconnected with yourself. And to do that, I feel like you need to calm down. Yeah, I want you to, it's like you need to find stillness within you, and you need to find peace within you. And with forgiveness here, it could definitely be that you are, I would say, angry maybe, or there's some kind of disruption in your energy with something that happened to you. I don't know if maybe you don't like life or people. Like, I don't know. There's something here that's a bit harsh or hard in you, or like bit like that. Yeah, like that. So it's like you're not soft and you're not calm. But your soul, I mean, your soul is, you know? So there is the, so to bridge this, to get you in touch with your soul, which will unlock your powers, because that means you will integrate more of your soul. Not saying that you haven't integrated your soul anything, but it feels like, yeah, it's just what you are experiencing today, you know, your connection with spiritual realms today. It's just like a little portion of what you have the capacity. I mean, you have I really see you now. I see you as an angel, actually flying over Earth, and you're as big as the Earth, almost. You know, you're a big ass soul. You're a big ass soul, and wonderful. You know, your abilities are just like, woo, wow. Okay, I can't even understand. You know, you're trying to show me, and it's like, yeah, let's not go there. It's like, that is your thing. Like, I don't really understand it, but I can see that you're powerful in what you're doing, and you're pure, and you're connected, and you have a mission here. You're serving. You're serving the human ascension. You're serving Earth by channeling down this codes and activations from, you know, your team, and your, you know, it just goes higher and higher. You know, they keep showing me so many things. It's like I can't even see all of it. So yeah, where you come from, it's like, yeah, wow, there's nothing wrong with you, but I just feel like there is you're not connected to your soul. You haven't integrated that much of your soul because of there's a part of you that's like closed off to yourself. And this is where, when I go there, this is where I feel the stress, the inner stress, the worry, maybe even anger or frustration, and like things like blockages of things like happening to you. People did this and this happened and then this happened. So it's like there is no flow. Your energy is not flowing freely and calmly and openly. So there is a need to calm yourself, to meditate, to be able to be still, to be able to just be, you know, just be, so the soul can have, so you can open up a little door for the soul to come through, you know, and then a bigger door, and then a bigger door. Yeah. I almost get the feeling, I just have to say, I almost get the feeling that you are like, I like, it wasn't like, I almost get the feeling like you haven't been ready to unlock your powers because you've been dealing with some other things in this life. So I just want to say it's not wrong. There's never anything wrong, you know? So it hasn't been wrong. But I feel like you're ready to start doing that now. I think you're ready to start unlocking who you are and integrate more of your soul. Because I think, you know, you were going through karmic lessons and lessons on a human level. And I feel like you are ready to step up. You're ready to, if you're ready for this, if this resonates for you, you're gonna like, what is it called? There's gonna be, your spiritual awakening is going to be speeded up from now on. Yeah, it's gonna be speeded up. It could be a bit intense, but I think it's good. It's going to be intense, but a bit good, because you have, look at that, we got the devil, because you have, let's just do it like that. Otherwise, my ADHD brain is going to be way too distracted. So yeah, because your soul's power is so strong. The light that you're carrying is so strong. And the contrast between the human you, because I feel like the human you is still carrying some really heavy things. So when you get in touch with this pure light of your essence, you know, really, when you really start to open up these two energies they get in touch with each other, and go, you know, it becomes very strong, very powerful. So it could be that you are, when this happens, and I think you're starting to get ready to really like start integrate more of your soul. And I think it's gonna be like a bit like purging, like it's gonna be a bit intense with the purging, because things has to go. This blockages that you've been carrying within you, this energy, this making you a bit stressed, and like I don't feel like the like making you non-peaceful, and these has to go. But like I said, when the light comes in touch with this heavy things, it's going to be like, you know, when you throw water on hot coal, it goes psh, you know, psh, psh. So it's gonna be a couple of psh, psh, you know, when these two contrasting forces come in touch, the force of your pure soul and, you know, the force of the heavy things that you're still carrying within you. But I think you're starting to open up now. And I just want to say that when you open up, don't be scared. Some people say that, you know, that it became worse since I started my spiritual awakening. I feel worse now. But that is because of that. The reason why it's becoming worse now is that you're bringing light by being aware, by doing healing, by doing things, spiritual things with yourself. You're bringing light into places where there has not been any light, maybe for, you know, thousands of lifetimes. Now there's light, and the light is so strong now because of Earth is ascending, and because of these light workers and angels and star seeds and light beings working on the Earth's ascension, there's so much light now coming down to Earth. And you're one of these people that does this, that works with the Earth's ascension. And because your soul is also so pure and powerful, so it could be that it's very difficult for you to go through this whole process, and maybe it has already started with you, where you're going through this. So don't feel despaired. Don't feel despair when you're going through this. It's just a purging. It's just a purging of all those things that is not you. And look at this, the devil here. So you're definitely, you know, you're doing a lot of work, you know. I wanted to say thank you. Yeah, I felt like that. I heard thank you. So I'm saying thank you because I think you're doing, like, even maybe you're thinking that you don't do any work, because the human you is going through transformations and purging, and, you know, it's difficult, and you can't feel that you are in touch with your soul. Maybe you feel completely lost at times. But pile number two, I clearly hear thank you. You are doing your part of the human ascension here on Earth. You are doing it. Your soul is full on doing it, you know. So don't worry about that. This is just, the human use is just a small portion of who you really are. You know, it's not who you really are either. You know, the human you is just let's not go there. So you're doing a lot of work, but there is, you know, with the devil here, yeah, there's definitely is blockages within you that you need to face and deal with from past lifetimes. So you're kind of I see you're like rewind, like it goes backwards now. So you lived your life, stop, it says. And now you're going backwards, lifetime, energetically cleansing and clearing everything out here. So you're pure again. And so there's space for your soul to completely integrate here. So it's going to differ where you are. For some of you, you're really like disconnected totally. And for you, it's all about breathing. I mean, breathe, meditate, sit down, and don't tell me you don't have time. You know, 5 minutes when you're sitting on the toilet, you have time. When you're laying in bed before we fall asleep, you know, put away the phone, take your 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes is nothing, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's better than nothing. 5 minutes is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And then maybe, you know, you do 2 minutes here and then 3 minutes here, and, you know, you start prolonging that. But I feel like, yeah, for you it's very important to quiet your mind and get in touch with yourself, because there is a part of your ego that's really like in the way. It's like, yeah, I'm going to stay here. Yeah, it's a part of you that's really like closed, you know, 6th chakra, very, very closed here. And I think it was important for you at a certain point to be disconnected with yourself, because you're such a powerful soul. You couldn't have the human experience of duality if you would be in touch with who you really are, because that would have disrupted it. So by purpose, there was a separation, like a very big separation for you. Like I really see like there's the gap is big between you. They made it, it's like your soul made it a bit extra big for you, because you were so powerful. So you needed really like, they really like it felt like your soul kind of dropped you off here alone at Earth and said like, I have to leave you alone, because otherwise you won't be able to experience duality. You won't be able to get what you wanted from the human experience to evolve and grow, you know. So there has been a very big gap here. Because of that, your ego became like a bit, don't get triggered. It became a bit bigger. Yeah. So you're working through that. So there could be that for you it's very important meditation. It could even be that you hate meditation. It's the worst thing that you know, to meditate and sit still, and there you have it. Yeah, why do you do that? Yeah, because your ego doesn't want to die. It's like, no, let's not do that. That's not good. So yeah, whatever we have resistance against, especially if it's spiritual work, that is your ego not wanting to do it. Just like, no, I can't, you know, making up all kind of excuses why you don't have those 5 minutes every day, you know. Like I said, 5 minutes, it's like very little even. So let's continue here. The Hermit. Yeah, I mean it. For you, it's all about meditation, connecting with yourself, being alone, being in solitude. And I think for you, it could be that you need some help to break through, like working with plant medicine, going to a meditation retreat where you can go into some deeper, more, because when we have like a bigger blockage, because I really feel this like in your I feel this in your third eye and your crown chakra. Like I said, a bigger blockage that came from the separation because you were really left alone. And when we have bigger blockages like this, it could be that we need to take more intense tools to break through. So for you, I really think it would be a good idea to do like a, you know, a 10-day Vipassana meditation course, do ayahuasca, San Pedro, maybe something like that. Always feel what feels right for you, of course. You know, what resonates and feels right for you. But be very discerning to observe yourself very carefully, because I think a part of your ego will tell you 1 million reasons why not to do this or that. Because there is a part of your ego that does not want to go. It wants to stay. It wants to stay. It doesn't want to die. Because it knows, your ego knows that when you get in touch, when you only get a glimpse of that powerful soul that you have, when you only open the veil of ignorance a little bit, it's gonna go. It's gonna die. You know what I mean? So for you, I think there's a potential for a major spiritual awakening, like major change in your life. And I think like, yeah, intense. It's going to be intense, I think, because you are an intense, powerful soul. So the purging part is also going to be intense, but don't be scared of that, because it's time, I feel. It's time for you to do that. Temperance. Yeah, wow. You will find peace. I think it's very important for you. You will find peace here with temperance. We have death. Wow, you have very like strong cards, you know. The devil, the hermit, temperance, and death. So 4 major arcanas in a row. But I felt that. I feel like you are a very, very powerful soul. You know, you're not a young soul in any way. You're like an ancient, old, galactic soul. So you've been in the game for a very long time. I keep seeing you like you are as big as the earth, you know. Your soul is as big as the earth, you know. So you're huge. You're huge. And then they're showing me how you shift your form. So you can go smaller, you can go bigger, you can even dissolve. Yeah, it's like when I start channeling your soul and all the things your soul says, it's like, yeah, I can't even channel this. I can't even translate this into words. But I see symbols and I see like you're doing like a lot of things. You're very eager to tell me things. So I think, yeah, you have a very high vibrational fun soul. And yeah, very kind and compassionate. So death here. I feel like you need to go through a death, like an ego death for you to awaken your power. Yeah, an ego death. And I think, like I said, you can do like a little bit of meditation here and there, but I think for you need to go deeper. You need like to do those 10 days, or, you know, to do a 3 or 4 or 5 or 1 month ayahuasca retreat or something. There's a part of your ego, like I said, it doesn't want to go. So for you to go deeper, there's like I see it like you're carrying a hat on your head. And it's blocking you from the connection with yourself. And as soon as the hat goes, wow, poof! Yeah, you're gonna fly. I mean, yeah, you're gonna literally fly. That's what it feels like. So you have 3 of swords here. Yeah, look at that fear. So yeah, there's also part of you not wanting to face the pain. So you've been through some things in your past lives as well. You're hiding here behind the door, you know. And the 3 of swords, and it's underneath forgiveness here. So yeah, there's some darkness within you that you don't want to see. And I think also there is a part of you that's like, you know, let's not go there. You know, who wants to go there? You know, the pain. Yeah, let's go watch the pain. Let's go release the pain. You're like, no, let's not do that. So it could be like subconsciously you're avoiding certain spiritual things, or you're avoiding certain things just because you can sense that it's going to be uncomfortable. And I don't want to lie to you. I think it's going to be uncomfortable, but the only way is through. the only way through is through. We have to walk through it. Yeah, I mean, there's no other way. I've been doing this for a while, and I know it. Now I accept it. It's like before I was fighting it. I was like, no, I don't want to. But now when something comes up, I immediately sit down and I meditate. You know, sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes it takes 3 days, actually, before I'm through one feeling that has come up. It becomes shorter and shorter the time, actually, until we release something, because the acceptance of what we are feeling, of what is coming up, it becomes less, a bit bigger, more acceptance, less resistance. So the more we resist something, the more painful it is. But you need to go through this. And I think for you, Pal, too, could be that there is some shaman or some teacher. I just see someone out there that could help you through this, a healer or shaman or something like that. So just be open for that help. And yeah, could be that somebody needs to hold you a bit in the hand while you're walking through this death here, because it could be that it is a bit intense, because I think you need to go really deep to let go of this thing that you have. Yeah, there's a blockage that you need to let go of, and you need to go under it. I see you going under it like this, and then coming up on the other side. We need to do one more card here. 4 of Wands. Yeah, look at you meditating. So you went here, you went here and you faced this dark. You're so scared, poor you, you know. I would like to sit here with you, yeah, and then to just say everything will be fine. And then, you know, 4 of Wands. Look at you. You're sitting here with your sisters or your friends or whoever is with you, and you're all, look at this, the crown chakra all open or channeling. So. And 4 of Wands, you know, it's about celebrations. So I feel like this is the way for you. And I also feel like it's time. I feel some of you that's listening won't do this, because I feel like, yeah, it could be that the blockage is like, you're not ready to push yourself that bad. And I'm saying this, and I feel like some of you are getting triggered, but that's good. Then use that trigger to do something about it. Yeah. So I feel like some of you is not going to do it. I feel some of you are definitely ready to do it. For the ones of you that are not ready to do it right now, could be that this will change in a month or two, in a year or two, or just wait a bit, you know, because it kind of feels like you are slowly getting ready. You're slowly getting ready. But just remember this reading. Remember that you need to go a bit deeper. It doesn't have to mean that it's like a very difficult, super long journey. You know, maybe it's just one thing that you need to go, but just go a little bit deeper here and see what happens to release this. Because look how quickly you come up here with the 4 of Inspiration. You went in through the death here. You went into the dark and the pain here. And then quickly you came out here again. So, and it's because you are very powerful, you know. You are very powerful. You just need somebody to hold you a bit in the hand and show you the way. And you will be fine. Yeah. Okay, I think this was your reading. So, pile 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's put your tarot deck to the side and let's start here with your oracle cards. And you felt drawn to the gift, and we have a magpie here with a star. The gift. So it seems like you have a strong gift. That's for sure. Okay, let's continue. You have commit. Wow, number 22 there as well. Yeah, very strong gift. You have one strong gift here. You're very proud of this gift also, I feel. Look how this ballerina looks like she's carrying herself with some kind of a noble pride. Like, it took you, maybe took your soul some time to cultivate this superpower of yours. Let's see here. We have Goddess of the Moon. Wow. Getting a lot of sacred energy. Look how connected you are. Look here. We have the triangles here going into your crown chakra. You holding the moon here. A sacred gift of yours. You have single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited for you. So this gift that you have is very unique. There's not many people that have this gift. Yeah, not many souls were able to get the gift like this. It demanded something from your soul to get this gift. You had to go away from, souls has journeys, and it feels like, there's some things are very like hip for a soul, It's very hip to come to Earth, just so you know. There was many souls, standing in line to coming to do the Earth experience, even if that sounds completely insane, because who wants to come here? It's pretty hard to be here. But it's because of the duality here on Earth, it's a wonderful place for the soul to grow. So there's a lot of souls that wanted to come here. And like this, it's always... and many different other things also in the galaxy that souls wants to do and experience. Things that are like, hip or trendy to do as a soul. But for you, I feel like you went some other way. As a soul, you took another path. So already as a soul, you were... I would want to say one thing first. Pile number 3, I think you're really sticking out from the crowd. And I think like even with spiritual people, or you're sticking out from the crowd in some way with your energy. You're somehow your vibration is somehow different. It is because as a soul, you have chosen some different type of soul experiences. You've been going places where other souls didn't have any interest to go. We're gonna see if we can figure out where you went, because Goddess of the Moon also makes me feel like, you went some sacred places of the universe, some sacred corners of the universe. You went there and you gained some kind of abilities, gifts, and talents from doing that. And that's why you're proud here also, because you did something that was very difficult as a soul. And you maybe even like other souls says, no, why do you want to go there and do that? Or and I don't know, but you went. You were very determined you have been very determined as a soul to do something very specific, to gain some kind of knowledge and talent and ability. You really have one strong gift. We have 1 star here. It makes me think you have one very strong gift. We're gonna see. Hopefully we can figure out what it is. Really, that's the whole reading. So let's see here. Success. Wow. You were born for success. But look at this. You went someplace and you gained something from that. Wow, you're carrying a crown here. And you got some light activations. You're carrying some sacred knowledge within you. Some very sacred knowledge within you. I think that's it. You have access to higher sacred knowledge. We have a book here. So you have higher sacred knowledge that many souls don't have. Even very well developed souls. Because you went some places where not many souls has gone. So there is something with you that you can channel here, or you can use this, maybe write this or something. You have forgiveness and understanding. I still see you going off alone. Forgiveness and understanding. You wanted to grow as a soul. You wanted more as a soul. You didn't want the hip and just the hip. Oh, what happened now? Okay, let's see. It's auto-focusing. You didn't just want the ordinary experience as a soul. As a soul, you're very individually. You have a very strong soul knowing what they want. So it could even be like one of your personal attributes this lifetime is that you're very individual. You're very independent. You know what you want. You know what you think. You know what's important. You have a specific path. You're not single-mindedness. You don't like to be one in the crowd, because you're not one in the crowd. You never were one in the crowd. At the soul level, you're definitely not. You're very committed here with the 22. To find balance and harmony and higher knowledge. Balance and harmony and higher knowledge. I would say like your superpower is like your crown chakra. Yeah, your crown chakra, your connection to understanding the universe, understanding the human mind, understanding, and the human mind, you know, this understanding the human mind, but that's just like a small portion of what you can do, you know. Yeah, because look at this. Look how light your crown chakra is lit up here. And like kind of feels like you have like little tentacles here, little antennas here that goes to all corners of the universe, all different spiritual realms. You are super connected. You are super connected. You have friends all over the corners of the world. And I mean the galaxy and the universes, like all over the corners. And you could even be that you have some, I mean, you're like very like connected. You can go high, you can go low, you can go to the side, you can do like a lot of things. And I think like your biggest superpower is like carrying sacred knowledge about the universe, about how the universe works, about how the soul's journey, how the soul is getting birthed, and how all those things, you know. You're very connected to the Akashic records as well. You can, any information can come through you. I mean, you're like a living channel of information, and not just because you go get it, just not because you're channeling it, because as a soul you've been traveling everywhere, you've been experiencing so much. So Patri, you are like the oldest soul ever, you know, very old soul. I mean, like an ancient soul. I said this in another reading, and maybe you picked that reading as well, and this is definitely for you. You were birthed at the same time as the universe. So when the universe started to exist, that is when you existed. You came from the same spark that created it all. You were like the spark, yeah, the spark that created it all also created you at the same time. So you are as old as everything that exists. Yeah. And I keep seeing you, like I see this, you see you as an old woman or man with white long hair and the most beautiful smile, like a very compassionate and beautiful smile. So you carrying like a very strong light within you, very strong light within you, self-love. Wow, look at that. Yeah, very strong. I mean, you are love. Your energy is just pure love. But also, you know, because I don't feel like this, yeah, you're love, but I don't feel like this soft, yeah, I feel like this very like dragon energy almost, you know. You definitely have a dragon or dragons, you know. You are very fierce soul, fearless and fierce soul. You've been in corners of the universe where nobody wanted to go. You've been in dark places. You've been with dark, you know, very dark entities and you know, galaxies, what is it called, like civilizations, like darker civilizations. You went there to understand forgiveness and understanding. Yeah, you wanted to explore it all. So for you, you could, I mean, yeah, you are, wow. You have a deep understanding of light and dark, of good and bad, and you are embracing it all in your, like, yeah, in your energies. Like it's just like, it's like you I see you as a soul and then you dissolve. So it's like you are a soul and at the same time you're nothing. So strange. It's like you have a form but then you don't have a form. So you're more like a light being, or light being, but like very transcendent. You are nothing. It's so strange. Yeah, you are nothingness. You are I am. Yeah, that's what you are. You are I am presence. But you can shapeshift into more soul form. You can shapeshift into so many forms. You're like a shapeshifter. Wow. This was very strong. And what the heck are you doing here on Earth? Yeah, we have no idea. The gift. Yeah, you know what you're saying. You're like, yeah, but yeah, I wanted to go to all the corners of the world and the universe. Earth is definitely one of those places. So you came here out of to expand your soul. Like I said, that's what souls. That's why they come here, because they want to expand and learn. So yeah, just like that, you came here to expand. So how to unlock this? I think it's kind of like. I just heard like it's already unlocked somehow. So it sounds strange maybe, but it's like kind of like Somehow you have never been separated from who you truly are. For you, it has always been on your skin. Look at this. Yeah, always been activated in you. It's always, look at even at your eyes here. It's always been activated in you. So how to unlock it? It feels like it's already unlocked. Maybe realizing that you are what you are. Now. Maybe self-love. Yeah, we got self-love here. Maybe self-love is the key here. Maybe self-love is the key. Let's do some tarot cards and see. Goddess of the moon, your sacredness. Yeah, maybe, you know, because we have a lot of feminine energy here. So maybe it has to do how to unlock it. Maybe like really realize your sacredness. Really start loving yourself like the sacred soul that you are. And cherishing the gift. Maybe you don't even see it as a gift. You know? The gift of just having a very high consciousness. Being very aware of things. Being very connected. I think you don't, yeah, it's like you don't see what a gift you are. I think realizing what a gift you are, but somehow it feels you're making your, like you're looking for something that you already have. You're looking for something that's already activated. Sounds strange, but at the same time you don't feel confused. Let's see here what happens. 8 of Swords, yeah, look at that. I mean, completely stuck here. So that's interesting. Let's see how it goes. 8 of Swords. 4 of Cups. It's all about that self-realization. That you already are what you're looking for. It's what I hear here. 2 of Cups, yeah. You have Knight of Swords. You have Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, let's start with those. So 8 of Swords. You know, 8 of Swords, it can be illusion that you're stuck. 4 of Cups. I think it's like you don't see who you are. It's like, yeah, can you see who you are? Why don't you see who you are, Pile Tree? I mean, you are who you are. You have always been who you are. I don't feel like there's so many filters on you. There's not so much you need to do. Maybe you did already do the work. You know, maybe you come from pile 2 or 1. I don't remember the readings anymore, but maybe you did all the work. And now it's kind of more like just realizing that you already are who you are seeking. You're already there. You're always there. You didn't need to go get yourself somewhere, or you don't need to go on a quest. You don't need to travel to India and look for yourself, you know, and go to this guru and that guru and this guru. You just need to realize that you already are what you're looking for. Does that make sense? Yeah. 4 of Cups, you know, you're meditating, you're trying over, you even gave up here. But 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords, yeah, it makes me feel like really strongly realizing that you already are who you are looking for. Keep getting that. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, wow. It's a lot about self-love also for you. I think like accepting yourself, loving yourself the way you are. 2 of Cups, kind of like, you know, the two. It's so strange because I feel like there is two you, but still not. There's still 2 you, but at the same time not. Like there is no duality here. So I feel like for you, you know, either Pile Tree, you were born, you know, spiritually awakened, you know, just born with like your ego barely existed already from birth, you know, and it was never added to you or anything. You've always been very transcendent. Or you did the journey already, because if you felt drawn to pile number 3, I really feel like, yeah, it's already there. What you're looking for, you already are your superpower. How to unlock it? Your superpower is already unlocked. That's what I feel. And your superpower is like your connection to everything. Your awareness, your connection to everything. And you could be that your speaking style is a bit different. You have the voice of truth that comes through you is very unique. And very unique and very specific for your soul, because you have so much knowledge. So spiritual knowledge, I think you have like a lot of spiritual knowledge. or knowledge. Yeah, spiritual knowledge. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual knowledge. I think for you, it's just to enjoy being you without making such a big deal out of it. You know, don't think that you need to look for yourself or search something. Just be. Just be here and now, be happy, and enjoy being you. And I think like being connected with love and self-love and compassion and understanding is very important for you. Also to be in spiritual, you're a very spiritual soul, you know, you're highly, highly spiritual. I mean, you were the seed which birthed the universe. I mean, you were from that seed, that spark. So it's for you to be happy. You need to be you need to live your life where you can expand and be you as a soul. So you wouldn't like to, I think being one in the crowd is not your thing. Having a normal job is not going to be your thing. Maybe living in the midst of the city could be not your thing. I think like nature, some spirit, there has to be some high spiritual influence in your life, in your everyday life, something that you're doing. Or I think like for some of you, like you're meant to be a teacher or a channel, writing something, but doing something. It kind of feels like you need an outlet for all this high spiritual energy. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you need an outlet. And I think also like love. Because I feel like you've been alone, you know, you've been alone a lot as a soul. You've been traveling, you've been riding your dragon, you've been learning things, you've been going places where nobody wants to go, you've been in very dark places and very light places, you know, high and low and everywhere. But you've been alone a lot as a soul. So with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups here in self-love, I think for you to unlock your superpower, your gifts here, is to focus more on yourself, because you've been serving and serving and serving and searching knowledge and learning and learning and learning and expanding as a soul. You are as expansive as a soul can be. I mean, you don't need to be more expansive. You need to just be here and now and enjoy who you are and enjoy the connections in your life. To ground yourself a bit with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe to become a bit rooted and grounded and just enjoy, not chase things. I think chasing success, maybe if you're chasing success or something. So if you're not in touch with this sacred part of yourself, it could be that it's taking it could be that the energy is transferred in you seeking success. It could be spiritual success, but it could also be that you're seeking success through, you know, money or business thing, or, you know, I don't know, exams, within exams, like degrees, college degrees or something. You know, you're or you are trying to reach some kind of success. So if you're not connected with this expansive, vast soul that you are, yeah, it could be that because you have a lot of energy. You have a lot of energy, and this is what, as a soul, you know, what made you do all these things as a soul, learn all these things and expand. So if it's not balanced, maybe it's going to take you a bit astray in this life, where you're looking at outside things to fulfill you, which is not going to fulfill you. I feel like the big thing for you is to just live a very calm, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say calm life. I would say like a life where you're choosing, like, kind of like maybe you need to look over your values. What is actually important for you? And I think here what is important for you is to live a life in kindness and compassion and with friends and laughter and love and connecting from the heart is very important for you. I feel like pile number 3 could be that pile number 1 is also for you. For some of you, definitely pile 1 and 3 goes together today. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, and if you felt drawn to the heart chakra, when I say that, you know, you're heart based, then I would definitely say go check pile 1 if you want to. So yeah, but yeah, for you it's like living in love, living like the simple life. And it doesn't mean have to be like the simple life, a boring life, but not chasing things on the outside to fulfill you. It's kind of just being, I think for you it's about living in abundance, abundantly happy, and, you know, with self-love and loving everybody. And for some of you, I see like you being at a spiritual center or a temple, or, you know, I'm getting hugging Amma here in India, you know, the I don't know if I can call her a saint, but like a guru or something. I don't know what to call her actually. But yeah, I kind of feel that energy. You know, being a devotee, or, you know, praying or meditating, and, you know, doing your spiritual practices, and then living in your a house or something that's not in the midst of the rest of the people. If I kind of feel like you need to be a bit on your own, you need to be connected with nature, have people around you that love you and that you love, and you need to love yourself, and you need to have a peaceful and calm life where the focus is on the important things, the things inside of you, the connecting with people, not the outer things. So going inwards for you is what's going to unlock this, because you have it naturally. It's always been there. It's always been there. Eight of Swords, get out of the mind. The mind, yeah, get out of the mind and the false idea of what you need to fulfill you. Take that away, and naturally you will unlock your gifts. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Let love in, I hear. Let love in into your heart, and let love in, let people in, maybe. So maybe you've been pushing people away or something because you've been alone a lot. So let love in, let love heal you. Let love remember. Let love unlock the gift and remind you of who you are, because you are love. You're coming from the place of love. Okay, pile 3. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.